In recent interviews, actor Mark Ruffalo went on a rant about wanting socialism, and Joe Rogan, comedian and podcaster, talked about illegal immigration and Donald Trump needing to have a heart when it comes to deporting certain illegals. Now, as you can see by the title of this video, neither one of them want to actually put any skin in the game. And it reminds me a couple of years ago of the Martha's Vineyard situation when Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott sent illegals to Martha's Vineyard. And within 24 hours in certain circumstances, but within 48 hours in total, every one of those illegals were removed. And the people celebrated, smiling and waving goodbye. There's a video out there you can see. And this is why I genuinely hate these people. Because the Mark Ruffalos and Joe Rogans of the world, they want you and I, the general public, to have to contend with the idiotic ideology that they want normalized throughout society. Because, they can just up and leave whenever they want. Like George Clooney, who recently up and left diverse LA, Hollywood, to raise his kids in rural France. Specifically, rural France. Away from the diversity that exists in that country as well. And again, as I stated in the video, or in the title of the video, Mark Ruffalo announces that he wants capitalism to be replaced by socialism, but he won't start first. He won't volunteer his money. He wants to volunteer your money, the general public's money. And the same thing with Joe Rogan. He wants Donald Trump to have a heart when it comes to deporting illegals, but he would never open his home the same way the people at Martha's Vineyard didn't want to open up their island to the illegals he believes and they believe shouldn't be deported. Because they seem to be incapable of comprehending illegal immigration is a crime. Just like murder, just like rape, just like robbery. It's a different type of crime, but it's a crime nonetheless. Because even when you're not violent offenders, you're still being an anchor on the system. You have tens of millions of people who shouldn't be here, who is now a crutch, an anchor on the system. So when you're trying to access, various services, the line is just a little bit longer because there's millions more people here that shouldn't be here. Certain landmass is just a little bit more populated because there's millions of people who shouldn't be here. But guess who continues to get exclusive territory? It's the scumbags of the world like Mark Ruffalo and Joe Rogan. And that's why I will continue to say AI can't get here quick enough. I mean, I know it's going to have its negatives, but at the very least, it will sort of speed rush a bit the fall of Hollywood entirely, because it's the one industry that deserves to die the most. I mean, again, I just despise these people because they always want to put your skin in the game and not theirs. Because if Hollywood wanted to be the beacons of social justice, every actor, comedian, TV star, music star, producer, director, writer, studio exec, they all could have been putting their money together for decades and giving it away, giving land away, homes away to the people they view as underprivileged. And lead by example. But no, these self-proclaimed rebels against the man, against the system, because that's one of the gimmicks Hollywood likes to portray, these people want to force you and I through the government to support all of these idiotic, proven failure ideas. Meanwhile, they have the privilege to up and leave whenever they want to. I mean, Joe Rogan, prime example. He didn't like how it was going down in California based on policies he supported. So he moved and went to Texas. And now we see why Texas is not the state that its reputation likes to portray. And a lot of that reputation comes from, again, liberal media that portrays Texas one way, but it's a libtarded shithole in many areas. And it's in large part due to people like a Joe Rogan, who shit the bed in one place and then spread like a cancer and move to another place to shit the bed there too. But again, these two just represent two scumbags among many other scumbags that exist not only throughout Hollywood, but throughout every single liberal, not just in this country, but in this world.